Oh, they make Craig a lot more user friendly. You don't need this special code to get him to record.
Wait, what are you saying?
I just put /join.
Oh, it's then he starts recording?
And he starts recording.
Oh, shit.
And then you can just /stop, or they even have buttons now you can click to stop.
Oh, when's the last time we used them?
Yeah, fucking probably June 30th of last year.
Over a year ago?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I had to type in like the semicolon Craig colon comma join. I saw a fucking riddle just to get him to record.
Whoa!
Murdered.
Who's that?
I don't know who that is. I don't know anyone on the Seahawks. On defense, at least.
Witherspoon.
Is it Witherspoon? Is that the rookie?
Mm.
I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty. Murdered Daniel Jones.
Check your slot. Dumbass.
Check your slot. Toño, can I hear you?
I mean, I don't know. Can you?
I can, actually. What's up, Toño? What do you want to talk about today?
Oh, this is your podcast.
Wow, how are you doing?
We're recording now?
Yeah, we're recording. How are you
Weird
doing?
question. What a weird question.
Let's talk about Fortnite skin.
Fortnite skin.
Let's talk about the state of Fortnite.
Yeah, we need a state of Fortnite. Toño, you're a Fortnite guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, what's the state of Fortnite right now?
It's garbage.
Nah, so no change?
Yep.
All right.
State Farm. State of Fortnite.
All right, what's on your notes on this?
I don't have any notes.
Hey, what the fuck, you bitch? You told me to fucking get notes.
I asked if you had any notes.
Oh,
I didn't say get notes because I also said I don't have any notes either. But I'm saying we should, going forward, take notes of what we talk about. Or, yeah, going into we're learning on the fly. And if you didn't know this, listening to what, like 5 minutes already? What are we at?
What is like
3 minutes. Listen at 3 minutes. Just letting you know this is the Sports Schmorts Podcast episode 2. I couldn't breathe. I was trying to say it all in one take.
Jesus.
This is why am I in front of the camera? This is why I can't do intros. Okay, overthink it. No, I was thinking we can go through. We can start in the NFL. I can go through every game, and you can give me like your one take from each game.
One word.
Your I'd say one sentence, but sure, one word if you want. Toño, one word takeaway from the Lions Packers.
Jared Goff sucks. Jordan Love sucks even worse. That's one word.
All right. Thanks, Charles Barkley.
Yeah, right. And each team had a quarterback. I mean, these may be pretty good. I don't know about the Packers. Yeah, them.
Packers are a year away now, I think.
You think they're a year away from what?
From contending for the division.
Okay.
Not to be Super Bowl contenders, but I feel like if you give Jordan Love a year, he's gonna be good next year.
You don't think they're contending now? Who's in that fucking division?
They're contending by default, but I mean, like, much like how the Bucks are contending for the South, it's like when someone has to win.
I think they're still contenders. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking did make the playoffs. You mean?
I wouldn't be surprised
From
either.
fucking the Vikings, Bears, and the fucking Lions.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Bears, let's go to the next game. Broncos, Bears.
Trash.
Yeah, trash.
You want Caleb Williams? That was a Caleb Williams Bowl?
Yeah, it's fucking...
But I also didn't realize at the time that the Broncos are playing against two teams for the number one pick.
Yeah, the Panthers right now.
Well, I guess they're playing against one team that has, like, better at odds of getting it because they also have the Panthers pick.
Oh, the Bears?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now they're the first two fucking picks in the draft.
Yeah, I think it was crazy. I didn't find out
You just fucking lose. Honestly, like, what the fuck are you playing for? Like, what are you gonna do?
No, I still think that the Bears gave up on Justin Fields last year.
You think they gave up last year?
Mm-hmm. And they weren't sold to any quarterback in this draft, so they're like, we'll get 2 first-round picks next year. We'll trade them at some point.
They've been waiting for Caleb Williams.
The only issue I have with that is, like, they're gonna fire the coach.
Yeah.
It's gonna go in the same cycle to where next year they're gonna get a quarterback and whoever at number 2, which is probably gonna be like Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're gonna be rookies and not win games, but they'll look okay.
Uh-huh.
And then they're gonna fire the coach for not winning. Then they're gonna fire the GM for not winning. Bring in 2 other people, and then they're not gonna want those 2 players because they want their own people.
You think they'd fire the coach? So they what the fuck is his name? Eberflus? Eberfluth?
Mm-hmm.
So you think they'll fucking fire Fluff this year, hire a new coach next year?
No, they'll trade Justin Fields at some point between now and the draft.
Okay.
They'll draft a new quarterback and whoever at number 2.
Okay.
And then next year they're going to have their rookie season, which isn't going to be great. They're not going to win the North. They're not going to make playoffs. But, I mean, it won't be the first pick. Probably be like the 6th pick in the draft. And because they're not winning, they're going to fire the coach.
The coach now?
Yeah. So Eberflus is going to get fired next year.
It's
not this year.
Next year?
But after next season.
Oh.
And then Caleb Williams and whoever the second pick is going to go through a coaching change, which is going to stunt their growth, much like how Trubisky had, and much how Justin Fields is going through.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna get fired this year, so they're gonna get a new coach. And
that's the best thing to do. Is lose this year, fire everyone, bring in people who want, and whoever number 2, which plug in yours. And then you're set for a couple of years because everyone's on the same page. But the issue with the Bears is they're kind of like staggering when they get their quarterback and when they get their coach, so that everyone's like on a different page going in different directions.
Maybe it also depends on the coaching hire too. Like who the fuck is out there? I seen last year like people want like Harbaugh. Well, fucking Jim Harbaugh.
I got a question.
What's up, Toño?
Who is Walter Payton the best running back of all time?
No.
That's what I said.
Christian McCaffrey.
Who the fuck said Walter Payton?
Like, who said Walter Payton's best? I mean, he's good, but the best?
All right. So I was at work, and this dude was knocking on the door. I was working at the after-school program. He was knocking on the door. He's wearing Justin Fields' thing. And I'm, like, moving my arms, but I'm just walking. And so I opened the door, and, I saw he was wearing Justin Fields' jersey. So I said, oh, man, see me run? I ran as fast as Justin Fields did out there yesterday. And then we started getting into it, I think he got really offended. And then he saw my Steelers hat, and he's like, "You're Steelers, man. Can't, talking trash and stuff," and I was like, "Oh, whatever." And then he was like, "We have the best defense ever, 1985. What about your guys' defense?" I'm like, "I don't know. You ever heard of Steel Curtain, whatever?" And then he's like, "Well, what about the Steelers? Have they ever had anybody that was greatest of all time at any position?" And I'm like, "Have the Bears?" And he said, "I can name 2." And he said, Devin Hester, Walter Payton. And I was
Devin
like,
Hester? Does a punt returner or what?
Yeah, so one, we were talking about Justin Tucker because my coworker, she's a Ravens fan. She's like, Justin Tucker, he's pretty good. And then he was like, yeah, he's the greatest kicker of all time. And then that's when he was like, all right, what about the Bears have 2 greatest of all times? And then, but what he also said, Justin Tucker, greatest of all time. But he's like, but he's a kicker, so who cares? And then he goes on and is like, kick returner, punt returner, Devin Hester. I'm like, you just literally said who cares about Justin Tucker, and now you're gonna say. And he's like, yeah, but he scores touchdown. I'm like, how much has he scored? 23 touchdowns in what? 15 years playing? Garbage. Anyway, that's why I'm just like, nah, dude. I'm like, I'll give you Devin Hester, but who cares?
Devin Hester scored 36 touchdowns in his career.
Punt returns, though.
Yeah, they're punt returns.
How many punt returns has he had?
No, punt returns, all right.
No, they're not. I mean, he did play, like, receiver. He was really mediocre receiver. He has 1 career rushing touchdown, 16 career receiving touchdowns.
That's holding, but whatever. Oh, they caused it.
And 5 kickoff returns and 14 punt return touchdowns.
How many kickoff?
5.
So like 19.
So 19 total touchdowns on essentially special teams. 16, or I guess 17 offensive.
Okay. Yeah.
And his one rushing didn't come until 2014 when he was on the Falcons. Did he not play for like a year? He was missing 2013.
I've been hurt.
He wasn't on a team.
Oh, he wasn't on the team.
Yeah, he has a gap in his stats right there. And then he missed 2015 because then he didn't go to the. Then he played in the Ravens. No, he didn't play in 2015. No, never mind. He just didn't record anything. So he had no offensive stats in 2013 and 2015, like at all.
Nice.
But he had coverage wins.
Yeah, anyway, whatever. Who cares? Devin Hester. Get out of here with Devin Hester. Then he says
It
Walter
sounds
Payton,
like-
greatest running back of all time. And I'm like, why? And he said, because he left such a legacy. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, there's literally one of the best awards that you can win in the NFL named after him. Like the Walter Payton Man of the Year. You think I care about that? You think I care that Russell Wilson won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award? You think I care J.J. Watt won that? J.J. Watt did nothing. He sent a tweet out and was like, hey, everyone donate to this. Now he's Walter Payton Man of the Year.
He raised
I
$30
care.
million.
Hey, he was out there giving
Congrats.
water. What do you mean? He was
Great.
loading it in their trucks or in their
I'll
cars.
pee in a bottle and give it out. Give me Walter Payton Man of the Year. Who cares? I'm like, what a
I mean, it's a
legacy.
really good
Walter
award.
Payton. Stupid. So I'm like, no. And people would disagree. I'm
As
like,
an argument to say that you're the
He's like the
greatest
best.
running back, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, I don't
doesn't-
agree. There's nothing there. I was like, nah.
Well, we should really make a team that each position have the greatest of all time. The team of goats.
So
Oh,
he
yeah,
asked me what the best running back was.
Who would be the best running back?
I don't know, I
O.J.
Barry
Simpson.
Sanders. Yeah, O.J. Simpson.
Both
He's
on and off
gonna-
the
yeah,
field.
O.J. Simpson
dominated.
would literally kill Walter Payton.
No, Jim Brown.
Anyway,
Oh, fuck
well, I
Jim
told
Brown.
him like most consensus would say that Jim Brown's the best. So don't even give me that argument that a lot of people would say Walter Payton. I'm like, no, stop.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, speaking of Jim Brown, let's talk about the Browns. Ravens Browns. One word.
Trash. Again.
Who
Trash.
started it? It was the quarterback?
Dorian
DRT.
DRT.
DOTA.
Is Dorian, what was it? Was it Robinson? Thompson? Is that his name?
I guess so.
No, I'll look it up.
Dorian
That's
Thompson
funny.
Robinson.
Sorry,
DTR.
Dorian Thompson Robinson. Got it backwards.
Who the hell
Yeah.
said DRT?
Too much
Stupid
on
on trash.
that game.
I think that's a DRT. I'm an idiot.
And not too much on that game. It's just that fucking the North was supposed to be like one of the most competitive fucking divisions.
I mean, everyone says that about one division each year. Last year was the West. This year is the North. And it never turns out
No,
to be like that.
sucks ass. I mean, the fucking Browns. I don't think the Browns are too bad. The defense is good, and maybe fucking Deshaun Watson because he played well last week.
Yeah, that was probably his best game as a Brown.
Yeah. So maybe they might be there at the end of the season. But
I think they would have made it a closer game if Deshaun played.
I think so too, 100%.
But I think it's crazy that the Ravens are 3-1 and their 3 wins are against division. Right?
Are they all
No,
division?
wait. No, they played Steelers next week.
No, not yet.
Right?
Yeah, next
Yeah.
week the
Oh, yeah,
Steelers
right.
play the Ravens, and if they win, then they're 4-1, 3-0 in division, and they would have beat all those division people on the road.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. It's on the road. So when things get tight end of the year and they're really needing those division wins, it's all in Baltimore for them.
Oh, what the fuck? They rigged the schedule for the
Yeah.
Ravens. What the fuck? That's it. They just fucking crown them now. Because that's when that's when you want.
It's when you want home games, home division games.
But like, especially for Baltimore, because fucking Lamar's always hurt at the end of the season. You mean? So it's like if you want to fucking, if you want to give it to them,
Yeah,
yeah,
crown their ass.
schedule this fucking games. I'm telling you, it's rigged. Just like the game last night, the Jets and the Chiefs game.
I'll get there eventually.
We'll talk about rigged. Oh, we'll get to the Chiefs next game.
The London game.
I liked it. I like the Toy Story. I
I
can't,
saw the highlights. I thought it was really cool.
Oh, I
can't get
thought
on
it was
this-
garbage.
stupid ass on this. You have a sports podcast. I guess sports and all, whatever the fuck, but you didn't fucking get up to to watch the Toy Story game.
No, I don't think it's that crazy because other people, what they do is they record the games that are in prime time, and then they watch it before they go on there.
You can't give the secrets out on this, but if you're a real one, you watch it.
But they also do their shows at like 7 in the morning, so it makes sense.
I thought it was cool. I didn't get up. Actually, I didn't get up on time,
Okay.
but I did. I was watching it live.
Mm.
Well, I did, and I didn't like the Toy Story thing, so I went back to the regular one.
Why didn't you like it?
I just thought it looked like Dookie.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
I think it was more like because how blown away I was with the Nickelodeon stuff. You know, Trubisky getting named the MVP of the Nickelodeon game, getting slimed and stuff. I thought that was cool, and then this one just felt like trash.
I thought it was really cool because they had like the Slinky dog would walk backwards on penalties.
Yeah, that's
That looked pretty cool. I mean, but between the two teams, the actual game,
Oh, besides those,
yeah.
Rivers sucks ass.
All right,
Falcons might be a
actual
good-
game. Calvin Ridley didn't do anything except for a touchdown. For some reason, they kept throwing it to Christian Kirk. Not good. If they want to be good, throw to Calvin Ridley. And that's really all I got to say. And Atlanta's trash.
And that's another thing too. I like this. Like, it was a meme. What the fuck is that? Penguin's name from Toy Story? The one that
Wheezy or whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Right, but he's like all dusty because they don't play with him. That's fucking stupid bitch. Of course he didn't.
Oh, yeah, more points for me.
But
Yay.
no, but like that's fuck what's his name? The tight end.
That Darren Waller?
Is-
Oh, Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts. Yeah, it's like they don't fucking use them. It's like I don't understand why. Like when you have fucking Robinson and goddamn
Drake London scored in London.
Question: Is it Ritter not getting them the ball, or is it Arthur Smith not, planning and scheming for Kyle Pitts?
I think this whole time it's Ritter though. Do you mean?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Because last year it was definitely they just didn't scheme him. Because that just didn't make any sense why you wouldn't use Kyle Pitts if you're a rookie quarterback.
Understand? Like, how can you not? How do you have plays where it just goes to him? You mean like maybe like here, like a fucking like in the end zone or some shit like that? Just throw it up to him.
That doesn't make any sense. Because even Kansas City, they have like the little shovel pass for Kelsey, where he just like motions right in front of right behind the line, and then it's just a little flip to him, and he cuts it up like around the guard and runs it up.
Yeah, you can draw
Like that. That doesn't make any sense. It's because I drafted Kyle Pitts last year, and I know he just doesn't get used.
See, that's a fucking weird one to me. I don't understand. Maybe if I can get better coaching and a quarterback.
It's not even like he's bad or he can't like. Evan Ingram, when he was on the Giants, was kind of booty cheeks, and you can see like he was dropping balls and he wouldn't get open. But with Kyle Pitts, you can see he gets a wide ass open, and when he does get the ball, he'll make a spectacular catch. DK Metcalf touchdown. But I don't know, they're just weird. It's like Kadarius Toney
Giants.
on the Giants, where he's like you draft him and then he's just there for you. Because most teams, when you draft a player, you scheme up ways to use those players.
You would think.
You would think.
It's like like Mims on like the Broncos. Same thing. I was like, brother, he has at least like fucking one long catch a game, if not two. I don't understand why you just don't throw him like fucking deep to him every game. But that's just me, you know.
Yeah, but you're also tanking.
Oh, I would tank right away.
Like you are tanking. I don't know if the Broncos are, but you are tanking.
But still, I would throw it up. Well, if I wasn't tanking, I'd fucking throw it up to him. All right. Well, next game. That's all I got to say about that one. Unless there's any other fucking thoughts on that London game.
Hello.
That's how we offend the entire country.
Fuck them.
I'm from London.
Next game is probably I don't know. What was the best game for the week for you?
The best game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, shit. The Kansas City and Jets game, probably towards early at the end. I thought it was pretty funny how heated it got because he was like, "What the fuck? It's so stupid."
Yeah,
Are we there yet though, or get there? Is there any-
Yeah, no, well, it's because like this is the most enjoyable game I watched. Probably not the best game. It was Bills Dolphins.
Oh yeah, you
That
said
was
that. Why?
garbage. You're
Yeah,
an
it's
idiot.
like
That's because I don't know. It's a little more, I guess, vindication because I've through the off season have defended the Bills. Like, hey man, they were the number one offense last year, and then the entire team just fell apart. And then now that they're getting healthy, they're coming back to form, and it's like, well, yeah,
Vindication
the
for what?
team never left. You guys just stopped believing in them for no reason.
This is what they do.
it is what they do, huh?
You have belief in the beginning of the season. It's week 4. Talk to me the last few weeks. Talk to me in the playoffs. They're garbage.
No, the last
Next.
full season that the Bills had a healthy year was that fucking crazy ass game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Where they talked
And
about
did they win?
but they were the best team up
Did they
until that
win?
point, like the entire
Did they
year.
win?
I'm not saying they're gonna win
I'm
the
not
Super Bowl.
asking you that. I'm not asking
Playoff.
you. Did they win the coin flip? I'm asking you, did they win the game?
I'm not talking about if they win or lost. I'm not saying they're gonna win the Super Bowl this year. I don't think so. Honestly, I'd probably be like the fucking 49ers.
Nah, Brock
I
Purdy's
thought it was kind of
a
weird that
pansy.
no one took into account the crazy year they had last year with like Allen fucking tearing his elbow and half the defense getting hurt, and then what happened with DeMar Hamlin. Like no one takes into account those circumstances that affected their play towards the end of the year. Because the first 6 weeks they were the best team in the league and the number one offense and the number
Lamar
one defense.
Hamlin's booty cheeks. They didn't miss him.
You can't say that.
He's a survivor. Okay,
What did he survive? He survived
he was a backup.
Commissioner
Like, he
Goodell
wasn't
trying
supposed
to resume the game. That's what he
Didn't,
survived.
They should have resumed the game. Didn't they lost to Dragus White yesterday, right?
Yeah, they did lose to Davius White.
The season, right?
It was Achilles.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw that play. It was weird because what was it? I think it was like the pick where he went through the pick.
You got hurt on the pick, or what?
I think so. Because then it pans to like the bottom of the screen, and yeah, he like turned to keep up with I don't know if it was Waddle he was keeping up with, probably.
Mhm.
And then it was very much like how Kevin Durant reacted, where he just like goes to run and like hops, turns around, and then falls. And then he was like, I mean, he knew. Once I saw the reaction and like what led to it, I'm like, yeah, this guy's popped his Achilles.
He said, "Shit."
Yeah, he threw his fucking helmet. He was pounding the ground. He was crying. I think he was crying. I can tell. He was really upset though. I felt really bad for him. Yeah, I can't stay healthy. It's not
Yeah.
even his fault.
That sucks. Huh? It's not his fault. Get a fucking.
How is that not your fault?
It's your fucking
It's-
hands. Take responsibility for your fucking.
Jesus, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Does anybody take accountability for themselves anymore? Jeez. Be
Yeah.
accountable. What's the best ability, Andres?
Honest.
The availability.
That's right.
But sometimes
He
it's
sucks.
just not your fault.
Yeah, it was wild. It was too fast.
Like it wasn't Rodgers' fault. He popped his Achilles. It just happened.
I
It was his
disagree.
old line. Yeah, he was running for his life
Oh,
already.
okay, but you gotta blame someone. You don't blame Rob. Because it's God's fault, right? Is that what you say?
That's what I'm saying.
I
I don't know. Bills good. Bengals Titans.
Bill's good. Not until the end of the season. Just
I
wait on
don't
this.
know.
I can't wait until we there and then can.
Yeah, then I'm like,
too.
yeah. Remember whenever Josh Allen tore his elbow again, and Stephon Diggs has a high ankle sprain, and the O line is hurt, and their entire
this is what
starting
they do.
secondary is out.
This is what they do. They
Bengals
just
Titans.
messed it up. They're trash.
Who's both teams or what?
Yes. Who did the Titans play last week?
The Browns,
How many points did they score?
0.
Yeah,
Trash.
that's what yeah, it has. That's just fucking the Bengals are just more goofy cheap. That's a weird one too. You think they're gonna come back like they did last year?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think they're done, huh?
They have to be. I mean, the offense just doesn't look good at all.
Which is weird because like that's the one. You mean like the defense always is slow, but like how the fuck is the offense not clicking?
They didn't lose anyone on offense. If anything, the only person they lost was P. Ryan, right? And they added, who was the left tackle they added from the Chiefs?
Orlando?
Is it Orlando Brown? Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Fuck, I can't.
Can't remember. But they've only added pieces to their offense, and they got worse. I mean, their defense makes sense because I think they lost their safeties, right? Because I think Jesse Bates went to Atlanta, and I don't know about the other one.
Did they lose any coordinators or no?
No.
They kept all their coaches?
Mm-hmm.
Then what the fuck?
That's the weird thing is like they're like the same team. If anything, better on offense, worse on defense, based on additions and free agency departures. The coaching staff is the same. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird.
Maybe the last 2 years they've just been fucking riding off of like hope. You mean? And then the hope ran out, and they're actually just bad. And now what? Are they fucked? Like Joe Burrow doesn't, or he has like that contract, like they'll be able to sign fucking free agents, or what? Or they just gonna look towards the draft to fucking
Well, do you think they're gonna re-sign T. Higgins?
Probably not.
Oh,
Why would you? I mean,
should trade him.
Why would he
If this
stay?
season isn't going the way it's going, or they want it to go, you should really trade T. Higgins.
I think so too, right? Because he's gone after the season.
I think so. Because they haven't extended him yet. And he doesn't get a 5th year. He was drafted in the 2nd round.
When is the trade deadline?
Week 8.
Okay, so 4 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think they can win? Look up their schedule on this. You think they can win four games and be 5-4 by then, or maybe like a glimpse of fucking redeeming the season?
This is really tough.
Or they're 1-3 or
They're 1-3.
1-3.
They're dog
Next
shit.
week-
Next week, dog shit.
Cardinals.
They lose.
The Cardinals?
Mm-hmm.
They might lose. The Cardinals are frisky.
Week
So it's
6,
at
they have
Cardinals.
somebody, right?
And then home against Seahawks.
And then it's a bye week, and then it's like Bills and somebody
then they
else.
have a bye. Then they're at San Francisco, home for the
Yeah.
Bills, home for the Texans, at Ravens, home for Steelers. Yeah.
They're screwed.
Yeah, I think so too. They're fucked. Like, I don't know. Like, unless they do something like heroic, and then just like fucking the defense steps up and the offense steps up. Like, there's no fucking way, right? Like, what's the best scenario? Who do they beat there?
They went out.
But like, fucking.
So before the bye week, you got to split. You got to win one game between now and the bye week. So
Yeah.
either beat Cardinals or beat Seahawks. But you got to win at least one of those games. And then you have a week off. Your best chance would be to beat the Niners because they're coming off rest.
Yeah, fucking right.
Because if Joe Burrow can't get healthy in the bye week, there's no way they're gonna beat the Bills. After playing in San Francisco. Between getting messed up by the defense of San Francisco and then having to travel all the way back home cross country.
And play who? The Bills? Or?
The Bills.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you sit Joe Burrow for 2 weeks? Sit him through the bye?
Maybe. Is he still a problem? Is he still fucked up?
I mean, he can't move. Yeah, I can't run.
Yeah, probably. Is it what, Cardinals Seahawks?
Yeah, it's Cardinals, Seahawks, bye, and then Niners, Bills.
I mean, yeah, unless you really think he'll give you a chance to win. But it's like, even if Burrow plays, I'm pretty sure they can still fucking lose to both those teams. I don't know. To me, it seems like they're fucked. We'll just say this in the fucking...
Yeah, no, we're gonna fucking will it into reality that they're gonna like make the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, next game.
Nothing on the Titans or what?
I mean, I don't really. They're just there.
I think they should start with
Yeah.
11th.
You got any thoughts on the Titans? Toño?
I think that team should just go away from the NFL. Just make a new team. Get rid of Tennessee. No one even likes them. They're not even relevant. I don't even know when they're gonna be relevant. No one really. I don't really know. Tyler's like the only one that I know that's a Tennessee fan.
Sure, and he doesn't even watch the game.
Yeah, I just said.
Exactly. Zagacki. So they're irrelevant. No one likes them. They're just there to take up a spot to make 32 teams. And they're garbage.
They should
Next.
go back to the Oilers. At least I like their fucking jerseys and
Go to
logo better.
Edmonton. You go to Edmonton Oilers. I mean, Titans are kind of boring. Nothing really going on with them.
I'm telling you, they should fucking start with Levis. I think at least that would be fucking worth watching. To me, it's like, is he good?
Does he eat bananas weird again? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't think they're gonna win it with Tannehill.
That dude puts mayo in his coffee.
I know.
Or more lettuce.
I know but that's that commercial. What was it? What's the mayonnaise brand?
I don't know.
You like mayonnaise? You're a resident mayonnaise guy.
No, Kraft.
Like Goldman's or something.
Heinz mayonnaise. Does Heinz have mayonnaise? I don't know.
All right, next game.
All right, the fucking Rams Colts.
Oh, what a barn burner! Good game. Anthony Richardson again cannot throw, will not throw the ball, so they lose. The Rams, they're not very good, but somehow have the best receiver in football. They have the best defensive player ever on football, and so I don't know what's wrong with them.
You think the Rams can get better towards the end of the season? You mean?
Yeah.
You think like they'd probably be at playoffs? Like if they win enough games to go into the playoffs, and you think they'll be like let me into the dance and maybe I can do something?
I don't think so, mainly because their defense isn't as there's no playmakers on defense. Their offense might be able to put up points when you bring back Cooper Kupp, and if you can keep production from Puka Nacua and Kupp, and Kyron Williams still gets better as the year goes on, the offense can be pretty good.
But you don't think the defense?
But the defense, all you have is Aaron Donald because they let all the linebackers, they let Bobby Wagner go. They traded away Jalen Ramsey. Who's in their secondary?
Get better.
They have that one guy.
No, one guy.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Kobe Durant.
No. Oh no!
Throw it again.
Run away, Gina. You tackled him out of bounds. Yeah, I think the Rams are going to be. They have a good enough offense to make games close.
Yeah, I feel like they can. I feel like they can make the playoffs. Though.
Mhm.
But I'm saying is I feel like they, and also like the defense might get good at the end of the season. But yeah, isn't that fucking Puka Nacua or that son of a bitch? Fucking is how's he so good? And out of the gate too, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I guess receivers do that, dude. And running backs. But yeah, I feel like the Rams will probably be there towards the end.
They'll be there. They just gotta win these close games. Anything on the? I guess we were talking about the Colts. Buccaneers, Saints.
Saints. They're doing. They look promising their first 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. It's like the same thing you saw from Derek Carr and fucking say Oakland. I guess Oakland, right?
Oakland works too.
Yeah, Oakland and Vegas.
Mhm.
He was there both times.
Yeah, what a shocker that the Derek Carr from Vegas is still the same Derek Carr in New Orleans.
I was like, I really don't see anything from them. What do the Saints do? Do they just try and win or what?
You just got to.
And then what? fucking maybe win like 7 games or some shit, and then you're like picking the middle of the draft, and then who do you pick?
Defensive help and then good defensive secondary play.
Until fucking Carr retires, or what? Like, when do you get
I mean,
a quarterback?
you signed into a 4-year, 5-year contract.
Brother, it's fucking maybe if you build the the team strong enough around the Carr, then maybe you can win.
Oh, come on. Let's see. But I don't know what else you can build because you have receivers, you have weapons. The only question mark really on offense would be the running back.
Mhm.
The O line should be good because you have so many like first round picks on that O line. There's no reason why they're struggling. It's kind of weird unless this is just a learning year. Maybe next year they'll be better once they know the offense and get familiar with Derek Carr.
Mhm.
The defense is always good, but I just don't know about the secondary because I don't know about their safeties. You got good linebackers, Demario Davis. I mean, you still have
Where's the corners?
all you have is Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, that's it.
The secondary is the biggest question mark.
Yeah, it's our ass.
So I think either you try to win, get a mid-round pick, mid-first round, like fucking 13, 15, and either, I mean, I don't know if you'd take a running back first round, but you would have to fix the secondary.
And then they win. And then,
I mean, you would think having a year in this offense, everyone becomes friends, they hang out with Derek Carr, they get better chemistry. Hopefully next year it'll be better than this, but
okay.
what about the Buccaneers? Baker Mayfield's pretty good.
Yeah, they're gonna win the division. Surprising team though, because I thought they're gonna be fucking ass this year.
Now they got Baker, bro.
I really thought they're gonna be like fucking bottom of the fucking list. You mean? Because what was that? Like they just fucking got Baker on a flyer. Do you mean like that? You think they thought it was gonna work out? Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
It's like, we just need a fucking stopgap quarterback until we can fucking draft high in the next round or in the next draft.
Well, that's what I'm always like. What's up? What's up with these teams? What's your plan? Like Tampa, what's your plan? Are you just gonna win it like and be mediocre and be middle of the pack for what? What's the plan? Same with New Orleans. What's the plan? I don't get these two teams. They're confusing as hell.
And with the Falcons, what's the plan at quarterback?
Okay, well, right now, at least with the Falcons, you at least have Desmond Ritter, and you're trying to see if he's going to be any good. With Baker, you already know what you got.
Really quick.
Derek Carr, you already know what you got. What's the plan here?
I mean, that's what I say. You have to be, I don't know, but I feel like GMs and owners and coaches are just fucking too scared. You can just tank. Just fucking tank. Motherfucking Dolphins tanked. And look where they're at
Make
now.
some
They're
moves.
They lost the first round pick.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Make some moves. Trade away some people. You know, Tampa, get rid of Mike Evans. Gone. Who else can you trade?
They should.
Do you keep Chris Godwin?
Trade them both.
I don't really know if you can really get rid of Chris Godwin. I mean, he probably could for like a late round, but why not? Do it. Trade him away too.
That's a good point. They should fucking trade Mike Evans. You know, because
Just
he's
make
looking
some
good now.
moves.
I'm sure like his stock is up right now, right? So like, oh shit, look at what he's doing with fucking Baker. Maybe fucking trade him to a contender or some shit like that, right? Get like a, what do you think, like a second or third round
For who?
for Mike Evans?
For Mike Evans? I mean, it'd be third.
I think third.
I think that's the highest you can offer for Mike Evans.
Someone's desperate.
If you're really desperate, then maybe you go higher than that, but
What if like Diggs gets hurt or something? And then the Bills come and knock him. You don't think they'll give us second round?
you might. But the thing is, I don't know, because he's just up there in age, you know?
Yeah, but he's so good. He's so fucking.
But he's also going to look for a new contract. So on top of
Always
giving
make
up a
it.
high pick, you're going to have to sign him to
Just
an
leave.
extension.
I'd probably walk away from the game if I was Mike Evans.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, thank you for fucking trading at pick. That was nice of you. But I'm out. But yeah, no, it's fucking both of those teams just fucking have to find an identity. Just fucking tank. Honestly. Or yeah, like says like make moves, fucking trade shit. Because you're not doing anything now.
Mm.
You're gonna win. You're gonna win the South as the Buccaneers. And then what? You fucking get bounced out in the first round?
Mhm.
Right.
What good
Anything
does
else?
that do you?
Nothing. I mean, these two teams are just
They're confusing. No one
yeah.
really cares about them. Everyone knows they're going to be mediocre at best. Who cares? What are you
Mhm.
guys going to get? What's the plan? There's no long range plan here that I see from them. I hate them.
Next game is Commanders Eagles.
I was like, actually, that was a good one, you know?
I had to finish watching
Oh
that.
man, what a barn burner! They were trying to slow down the Commanders.
They were. And you know, I think they did kind of fuck.
Gary Terry caught that ball in bounds. Damn it.
They said, I'm becoming more QAnon, you know? I'm like looking at this game, like, it's a fucking conspiracy. How the fuck is this happening? Seems more this year than any other year if I fucking look at it.
You know what? See, I was like, you know what? 5 minutes before kickoff, Javante Williams, or should I put Deshaun or Jahan Dotson? Say, screw it. Drop Jahan Dotson, put Williams in. Williams gets hurt. Dotson scores a touchdown. That's the only thing he's done all year. Garbage.
These don't know how to fucking hate
Javante
on the
Williams
suburbs.
sucks, by the way. He's not the same.
No, that was a really good game. You know what? I liked seeing after the game. I was like, oh, Jalen Hurts played like really well, right? He threw the fucking ball. I was like, motherfuckers! Like I think by like halftime or some shit, he had only thrown like 5 passes or something. I think he was like 3 for 5 for like 100 yards maybe or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, he's ass right now. It was only towards the end when he started throwing the ball, and I was like, I don't understand. And actually, last week was the same thing. I think it's really funny when you have him in fantasy and then you notice these little things. I was like, why the fuck isn't he throwing the ball more when you start the game? What is the plan to like fucking run the ball first and then rely on your running? And then if you have to fucking lean on Jalen Hurts, that's when you do it or what?
Yeah,
Because it's
they're a
like
run first team.
What?
Run first team.
Run first team? Yeah, but it fucking doesn't work. So do you just do it every week and then say, fuck it, it didn't work. Now let's start passing. Is that like the fucking plan every week or what?
I don't know why nothing clicks for them right now. I mean, they're winning, so I mean it's working.
Yeah, but it
But
doesn't look good.
because when they run the ball, they look good. The offense looks good when they run it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder what's wrong with the passing game.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the concepts aren't making sense, right? Unless it's play caller because they have a new offensive coordinator. Maybe they are still learning it.
Probably that's right. Because they fucking what's his name? Like two fucking the Cardinals.
Dane Steichen.
Yes, he's not there anymore. So
Steichen.
that could be it. How strong did they start out last season? Like were they look good or
Yeah, they look.
at the beginning of the season?
Oh yeah.
Can't remember. But yeah, like it's fucking weird, yeah, because they don't look good starting games, and like they fucking find a way to finish, I guess. But saying that, like out of all the teams, they might be like the most well rounded. And I guess the 49ers too, but like fucking Purdy's always the fucking the question mark there.
Mm.
Pansy.
Brock Pansy. And the
I love that
Commanders
church
too.
push, man.
Shit. It's a good defensive game right now too, actually.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, the fucking Commanders. That's another one too. I was like, are you just like, is this season just to see if Sam Howell's good or what? And with him, it's weird because it's like he plays well and sometimes he fucking doesn't. Like just like
I
in the
don't
middle
think
of the
he's
game.
good.
You don't think he's good?
No, I think he's
What can-
garbage. I don't think he's garbage. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he has that much like potential. I
Like
don't think his
talent?
ceiling's very high. So it's
Yeah,
like I
probably
don't
not.
know. Maybe his highest ceilings could be like Kirk Cousins or something. Who the fuck wants that?
Washington got another fucking Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
It's like Heineke, right? Like he was like the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd have fucking flashes of good games and shit like that, and then but yeah, at the end of the day, it's like yeah, he's not good. Yeah, probably Hal's the same way, right? Like a Teddy Bridgewater. You mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh man, the
Like,
most mediocre of all quarterbacks.
like yo, yeah, he can have like really good games, right? He might not have like the fucking worst game where he fucking just shits the bed like a fucking Nathan Peterman or anything like that.
I still have the job.
but yeah, it's like I don't think he's gonna take you anywhere. Do you mean? That's probably what Sam Howell is, honestly. If we're gonna be honest, that's probably what he is. Unless he takes like a really big step. But no, that shit was good. You know what pissed me off though?
Hmm.
Is the fucking broadcast. I was watching it and it fucking switched to the Cowboys and the Patriots game. I was like, what the fuck, bro? This shit's in a fucking overtime. I don't know why you switched. I think it did. I think it eventually did switch back to it, like towards like the very end when they kicked the field goal, right? Oh,
Yeah, I think I had the same thing. I think it was like going through some of the games that were already done, but I didn't know they were done. Like, I wasn't looking to happen at the same time. Like that was early game, right? Early window. Probably checked up on like Bengals Titans, and then it just started showing me Cowboy stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started clicking around, and Boomer, come on now. Then I went to the Boomer. I went to
Yeah, I'm
the Eagles game, and then it also showed me Cowboys. I'm like, oh, I guess it's over. I should go look it up. And now they're still playing. I'm like, I want to see the ending. Come on. Do you go for two?
Oh, the Commanders?
Mhm.
Yeah, and that was another thing too. I was like, what? Fucking go into overtime? And what, you think you can fucking beat them in overtime? Like, again, it's like and also it's like a fucking 50-50, or not even that. They're a better team, then you have fucking less odds, you mean?
Mhm.
So it's like you have the fucking moment to just strike and end it. Like it's weird. I don't know why fucking teams do this. It's like if you're the underdog, I don't see why you don't go for it. I mean, like, just fucking, you have the chance right here to fucking end the game and win. Like, you're gonna know overtime. What if they get the ball first? Are you confident enough that your fucking defense is gonna stop them? Or if you get the ball, are you confident enough to fucking drive down the? And also, like these days, motherfucking like games and ties more often now. There's only 10 fucking minutes versus like the 15. So I was like, why don't you just fucking and I was like, I thought you were fucking Riverboat Ron. Fucking take the gamble, pussy. Like, I don't understand. Like, what are we like? What the fuck?
Did you
are we
hear his
doing?
excuse?
No, what did he say?
He said his offense was too tired.
Oh, I thought he was gonna
Play?
play the
Mhm.
cancer. I thought he said he had cancer again.
What? You go into fucking overtime and you have to run like a fucking shit ton of plays? Like, what? Just to get down the fucking field? Fucking dumbass, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
You think he's fired after this season or no?
Dude, this guy's crazy. I don't know what he's talking about half the time anymore. He's talking about his fucking offensive coordinator being too mean.
I'll be ending it?
Yeah.
What he's
Yeah, he came out as like, the players are complaining to me that the coordinator's too mean. I'm like, this guy's lost it, dude. This guy just either he doesn't want to be there anymore or he's whatever.
Oh shit. He should just retire. I mean, he did have cancer and everything. I thought he was fucking what he did.
I mean, he beat it, didn't he?
Yeah, but like, yeah, I can't imagine how fucking how much of a strain or stressor he had. It's fucking
Yeah, I can imagine he's just over it, mainly because of what's all happened around that organization specifically.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like half the time he says things like thinking he's gonna get fired the next day. Not that he's egging them on to fire him, or he's just like, whatever, man. Like, I don't want to be here. They don't want me here. I know at some point this is gonna happen. So who cares?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. But yeah, right. Then yeah, why don't I just fucking retire? You think they fire him first or he leaves?
No, they fire him.
You think they fire him?
Yeah, I don't think he'll leave on his own.
He's just like an old man. He's like a curmudgeon. He just was like, yeah, they fire me, but I'm not gonna fucking leave. I guess why would you? Even if you're gonna get paid.
Mm-hmm. Was Geno Smith hurt? There's Drew Lock. They put in Drew Lock. Right? Or am I wrong? Oh my god.
I mean,
Look at this guy go.
This guy's
Oh, look at that foot. Oh, that was there.
Was it in his hands?
Yeah, it just bounced off his hand. It's because Drew Lock throws too hard.
That's true. That's why they can't catch it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's done with the Commanders. Do you think they can win a division? They have a chance?
No.
No.
How would the win and get bounced out in the first round?
The Eagles make wild card and make the Super Bowl.
The Eagles make the wild card?
The Eagles will be in the wild card, and then they make Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
If the Eagles, real quick, this is like the last question I want to ask, and then we'll move on to the last couple games because I feel like we're getting a little long on the NFL. If the Eagles don't win the division and they make the wild card, and they have a deep playoff run, is that an indictment on the Cowboys and Dak Prescott that they and that's if the Cowboys win the division and then get bounced into the divisional or first round?
Yeah.
Where'd you learn the word indictment?
I listened to podcasts. That's where I learned it. I don't know. It's because like when the Eagles make the playoffs, they do something. Like they win games and they play
They go
really
deep,
well
yeah.
and they go deep. When the Cowboys make the playoffs, it's just hard to watch them.
Yeah, that shit was funny last year.
Yeah.
Oh man. I always kind of like root for their success, like just to see shit like that. You mean?
Mhm.
Like I just want to see them fail at the biggest stage because that's funnier than having them just suck ass all year. Like, do you want do you want to take a really big hit of the fucking crack pipe or like little small ones? You know?
Fucking dude, I don't
Did
know.
I say? I think I said the Cowboys were winning. Never mind. I think the Eagles will win the division,
I do too.
but I think the Cowboys will make the play.
But I just thought it'd be interesting if the Eagles like flip the script and they can still like no matter what happens, they still find ways to win in the playoffs. Because that's the thing with the Cowboys is they just choke and then they just struggle when the competition stiffens.
Yeah. Well, it's like when the year after they won the Super Bowl, when they like snuck into the Eagles
Mhm.
and they snuck into the playoffs and they won. They went to the
They win the divisional because
Went to
that was the double doink against the Bears, and then they lost. They would have beat the Saints, but Alshon Jeffrey dropped it because he went through his hands and then he
Oh,
got picked
yeah.
off. And they were like driving and they had so much momentum
I don't think. You think they would have won the Super Bowl?
that year.
Yeah.
No.
Shit.
Yeah. Moving on. Vikings Panthers. This will be really quick because there's not much to say.
Two
least I don't
very
have-
poor teams are garbage. Vikings, same Vikings as last year. They're just not winning these games anymore. That's not a way to win. Very unsustainable. Garbage. Carolina, Bryce Young is a bust. He's garbage. I think that whole organization needs to take a look at what the hell they're doing. Consider trading Bryce Young and seeing if you guys can get the first 10-second pick too, just like the Bears.
Just straight back.
Yep.
Fucking
I just realized that Bryce Young was the leading passer in that game at 200 yards.
200?
204 yards.
Oh my god.
He was the
Yeah.
leading passer in that game.
Kirk Cousins sucks ass, bro. How
Yeah,
the
these
fuck?
two teams are terrible.
You have Justin Jefferson on your fucking. You have TJ Hawkinson.
Remember when
Who's
I
the other
went
dude?
and met Kirk Cousins? I wanted to be like, man, you're ass. But shut up.
I am
And the lady
curious.
was taking the picture. I'm like, all right, thanks, buddy. Your ass.
Yeah, you got the picture. Did you get an autograph too?
Yeah,
So he's done sign it. Oh, thank you. Fucking suck
thanks.
ass.
You're fucking ass, though,
Yeah.
by the way, just to let you
You start wait, can you sign it after you say you suck ass? I mean, yeah, it's just a very mediocre team fighting or playing against a rebuilding young team that has like no identity. Like, and it's only 21-13. I think both teams are just pretty bad right now.
You know what? Also, I don't get about these teams with like rookies. If you're gonna start a rookie, why not just like let them out there and fucking air the ball out? Even like you're not gonna fucking win games. So it's just might as well just fucking let them sling it. See, like, and I'm kind of curious. I want to go back and watch that season, like the Peyton Manning's like rookie season. They just let him cook. They just fucking
I think so.
because he had 26 picks, right?
Yeah,
They just fucking let him out there and
Doesn't he have,
throw
like,
it away
record from picks.
until
He had like the record for most rookie picks.
wasn't it like 18 and 26 or something? Like
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna
Right.
look it up.
Maybe. But it's like, is that what the Colts did that year? It's like, I don't see why other teams don't do that. You mean you have Bryce Young? Who fucking cares? Like every fucking play should be a fucking pass. You mean just let him go out there and fuck up and see if you have something. You mean? Because at this point, it's like, yeah, I think you're just better off fucking winning games and maybe getting a high pick and continue to build fucking your team.
Yeah, so Peyton Manning in 1998, 3-13, 26 touchdowns and 28 interceptions.
26 and 28.
Yeah, less than 60% completion percentage. But he finished with 3,739 yards.
So yeah, that's not bad. You mean?
Attempted 575 passes, completed 326. That was actually the most passes he attempted in a year. Well, actually, no, never mind.
Hey, was that a touchdown?
Who was scored?
87?
Yeah, it has to be no offense. Cool. I'm not playing against him. Hey, Drew Lock. Maybe he should start for the Seahawks. So he threw 575 passes his rookie year and didn't throw more until 2010. That was 1998 to 12 years. It took him 12 years to throw more than that many passes in a year.
See?
They let him cook his rookie year, and then they didn't let him cook until, and then he had surgery. But he threw more passes every year in Denver until last year. He got hurt, and it was pretty bad.
That was kind of strange how you think that he throw passes like on the Colts.
Like to the early years.
Maybe not. Maybe he didn't have to. One of those things.
Oh yeah, when you have like, when the entire team was really good,
Yeah.
you didn't have to. And then the first couple years of Denver, where the defense was so bad that you had to throw that many times. Yeah.
rest in peace, Demaryius Thomas.
Yeah, RP. Steelers Texans.
Oh boy,
What do you think,
let me
Toño?
tell you, fucking Matt Canada, bro. I don't know. I already don't like Canadians. Matt Canada is not doing them any favors. On 4th and 1, you're gonna go shotgun. That was like the biggest play in the game, where it's like, all right, we've got a few stops. Maybe we can get in this game. 4th and 1, let's go for it. Put Kenny Pickett in shotgun. Have the running back right next to him. The play goes. Where are the receivers going? You need 1 yard. Why are you running more than like 5-10 yards? Holy crap. Houston had their whole entire backups playing on the offensive line, couldn't do shit. Pittsburgh looks like they don't even fucking want to be there. Golly. CJ Stroud, I don't know. He's a dumbass, but somehow he's passing the ball. He has 306 yards passing. Dude couldn't even pass the Wonderlic test, and he's out here passing all over the freaking yard. Holy shit. Who the hell is Nico Collins? Where'd that guy come from? Nico Collins had like 2 touchdowns, 200 yards. Who the hell is he? Man. That was another thing where I'm like, you know what? What's the point? Mike Tomlin, just lose. Please. I don't care about your streak. What's the point of picking around 15 to 19 in the draft? What do we get? We get Kenny Pickett. who got hurt. He doesn't do anything. What the hell happened? Is he fucking scared now or what? Preseason, it looked good. Week 1,
Oh my
you
god.
can't
you're
even complete a
fired.
basic slant. Matt Canada should be in that fight and get knocked out. I hate him. Golly. I wish we could tank for Caleb Williams. And Houston, I don't know. I have no idea what Houston is.
You know, they won. They beat you.
Yeah, and I'll beat your ass, bitch.
Who wins the South?
I still think Jags.
Think Jacksonville?
I still think so.
No. I don't know. Bengals is in South. Colts, Jags, Texans,
Titans.
Yeah.
You already forgot about that.
Yeah, that was the most surprising to me is like the fucking defense. Like Pittsburgh's defense was good. What the fuck? Yeah, it's like again. Yeah, it was like, why'd you let Nico fucking field?
Again, Matt Canada's offense. I don't understand. What's the plan? What are you trying to do? You know, the first 2 weeks, it's like you watch this damn film. You see Kenny Pickett. It's like he's only giving them half the field to read, and then that's it. Our offensive line sucks. It's like Kenny Pickett is best when he can go through his progression. If you only give him half the field to read, well, then what the fuck? You give him like 2 reads. That's it. And then if the offense, or rather the defense, is like, hey, these fuckers are only doing half the field, very easy to stop. Can't even run the ball. Fucking offensive line sucks. So then you have 3 weeks of your defense trying to like play as hard as they can. That's 3 fucking straight weeks. You know, TJ Watt had like fucking 2 sacks per game, and now it's like, well, you do that 3 weeks in a row, bound to catch up, and it's like now fucking Houston beat our ass because Matt Canada's a dumb, bald motherfucker.
So
The
is that
end.
what to pick it? Like, what he just does he only go to his first and second read? Like he doesn't fucking.
That's what the season began. I don't really know what the fuck's going on yesterday, but it was like for her first 2 weeks, yeah, that's really all like it looked like. It looked like it was just going like half field reads where it's like, all right, is that what the offense is doing? Why are we doing this? Last year, he progressed, and you could see he was going through the progressions. Cool. He did well the last 6 games, 5-1. And then you go
Oh, he was
into
bad.
then you fucking go into preseason. Does well. Then all of a sudden you're just giving them this like the basic fucking offense. Why? The Raiders game, they look like they opened up the offense more. That long touchdown to Calvin Austin, that shit wasn't supposed to happen. It was like, all right, if it was still the half field read, it was just gonna be like, all right, look left, all right, I don't got shit. But then he just waited and saw, oh shit, look, Calvin Austin's gonna bust her ass down the middle. The safety took too much, bit too far. And I was like, bruh, cool. Maybe we're actually doing something. Nope. Matt Canada continues to ruin my life.
Yeah, see, that's a fucking weird one too. It's like, yeah, why did he regress? This is his third year, right?
Who?
Pickett's
This is second year.
oh, second year.
Mhm.
It's
Oh,
second
that's
year.
right. Huh? But it's like, yeah, I was like, I don't see why he regressed. Maybe it is a sophomore slump or what the fuck. But like, I don't understand why you don't put him in like the position to fucking succeed.
I just don't think that offense looks good at all. I think it starts with
Matt Canada.
yeah. It just
He's
doesn't make any
terrible.
sense of play calling. Um,
From
the
play calling,
spacing.
who's coaching this offensive line? They're awful. The spacing is just dumb. I don't understand.
There's
They're not
times
utilizing the players to
you
the
can watch
best
any
potential.
Steelers game, and there's a lot of times where the receivers are just in the same spot.
Really?
Yeah.
They always like, and then they use the players all dumb. What are we trying to do here? Like, what are we gonna do with freaking Pickett? Can we get the ball to Pickett? Even in space, he's good. If you run a slant, he's still good. You know, give him a quick fade. Try and give him a one-on-one ball. Nothing. You use Najee Harris, and you're trying to run stretch plays with Najee Harris. He doesn't have speed. Jalen Warren has the speed to go outside. Najee Harris does not. You're still running the same damn plays. Let's run a stretch with Najee Harris. Did it work? No. -3. Holy
Another
shit.
game.
Who would have thought? Let's do it again. Now let's try and run Jalen Warren between the tackles. Is that his strength? No. God damn it. Pissing me off.
Yeah, they should fire. They should fire Canada right before the season. At the very least, I mean, just to see what they have with like somebody else. It's like this is fucking. Because like Tomlin can call plays now.
Can he? I don't know what kind of coach he is. Where'd he come from?
He's a defensive coach.
He's a defensive coach.
I just don't. It's like, sure, Mike Tomlin, you haven't had a losing season. Do something different. You know, like, cool. And we don't fucking fire within the season or whatever. Who cares? Do something different. I don't care. Why are we always promoting from within? It doesn't make sense. The offense wasn't good before. We're just gonna fucking promote the guy that was this quarterback's coach, who's also dog shit. He learned from a dog shit coach. Now you think he's not gonna be dog shit? Holy shit!
I feel like we can go on forever about the Steelers, man, because we have a resident Steelers fan over here that watches every
Holy
snap.
shit!
Just
Let me tell you about Patrick Peterson, man. What a fucking
God
joke
damn it.
that guy is.
here forever.
What the fuck
He's
is
looking at
he?
that
How old
recording.
is that motherfucker?
Oh, really?
We're at an hour. We started recording
does
at
nothing.
6:37. It's not
He
7:40.
sits there. He's supposed to bring leadership to the team. He brings
Let's go on.
dookie.
Let's move on to the next.
The dude
Let's
lays
just-
down. He spreads
one more
his
game
cheeks,
left.
and he
Let's
gets
wrap this up.
ticked
End it
on
with
every day,
some non-football
every fucking
talk.
play. You know,
Oh
we were
my
supposed to have
God.
Pat P to teach goddamn Joey Porter Jr. What is he teaching him? He's teaching him to be a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? We got all these veterans. Pat P, Keanu Neal, Levi Wallace. Let me tell you, I was like, oh, Levi Wallace that's a good sign from the Bills. Dog shit. He could not stop Nico Collins. Who the hell is Nico Collins? And why did he have 200 yards and 2 touchdowns?
A national championship semifinal game.
Shut the fuck up.
Nico Collins. He was on Michigan. I think he's from Michigan.
Oh,
He's an
They
idiot.
lost to
He
TCU,
sucks.
but
Yeah, guess what? TCU's dog shit this year. So, again, where's Michigan?
whatever. Let's just finish off his last 4 games. Raiders, Chargers.
And let me tell you something else.
Jesus
These linebackers, what are we doing? They always drop back into coverage. They can't cover. We got to Landon Roberts to stop the run, and why are we putting him in coverage? Why? Man, we got Nick Herbig from Wisconsin to go along with the white boy TJ Watt. Play him then. Play him. Where the hell is he at? He was really good in preseason. Play him.
But you know who was really good in preseason? Kenny Pickett.
Quan Alexander, what the hell are you doing here?
Hey man.
You can't cover shit.
For the Steelers. Raiders, Chargers.
Raiders suck. Chargers.
I don't like their coach.
Chargers suck, but they might be good
Chargers-
eventually.
Chargers can be good if they had a better coach.
Yeah, I think so.
And you know
Their
what?
head coach kind of.
The Steelers punter, they had a backup punter yesterday too. Did you guys notice that?
No.
How's your punter going to get hurt? You draft a fat black punter for him to get hurt? What the hell is that?
Why wasn't being? Oh my god!
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
And then the
Patriots,
backup
Cowboys.
punter, he's just a white, skinny dude. Jesus, man.
Jesus, man, that's what I'm saying right now.
I mean, Marcus Golden,
Oh,
you know what? How long has he been here? He's dog shit.
That was in the Patriots Cowboys game.
You know what I mean? Marcus Golden's 32 years old. He can't do anything.
Patriots are ass. Cowboys, they're ass tier, but they can be ass teams.
I still don't, I'm not sold on the Cowboys.
Sold on what? They're gonna be good.
Yeah, I don't think they're as good as people are saying.
Who's saying they're good? Cowboys fans?
I mean, you listen to any sports radio show, and it's always going to be when they win, they're back and they're the best team and they have the best defense. And when
And
they lose,
Deontay
it's
Johnson, man, where you at?
yeah.
You tweet
It's
your
always one
hamstring
thing
week
either-
1. What the
I don't know,
hell?
the Cowboys haven't beat anyone. I think they haven't been tested, and the only time they were tested is because they played against the Cardinals.
And they lost.
and
That
they lost.
Fryermuth gets hurt yesterday too.
What?
And we have Washington, the tight end from Georgia, who's 7 feet tall, 300 pounds,
Cardinals.
and runs
Cardinals
like a
49ers.
4.40. We should just trade Najee Harris for Jonathan Taylor.
Trade him for James Conner. Bring him back.
I hate that guy.
Hey man, he beat cancer.
Yeah, right.
And
He
I'll
beat
beat
him.
his ass. We don't want him. You don't want to be here. We don't want you.
Anyways,
As Coach Tomlin says, we don't hold prisoners. We don't take hostages here.
I don't know what they're doing too. They should probably just tank. 49ers are probably the best team right now.
I could have sworn that Seahawks just punted.
And why did we have Desmond King yesterday returning kicks? Calvin Austin is our speed guy. He's our special team returner.
Are bad, but they can
Let's
play
just put
pretty
Desmond
well.
King there. Desmond King, how old are you? You're 28.
Niners, all I gotta say
Dog
is
shit.
McCaffrey has to be MVP. That's
God
too good.
damn it.
All right, this is the game you guys want to talk about. Chiefs, Jets.
Okay, it's, yeah.
But the thing is, we've been recording for. We can't really.
Can't really what?
We gotta make it quick.
What? No, we're gonna talk
Bro.
about fucking Chiefs. Okay, well, I'm gonna start off talking about Taylor Swift.
Hey man, I thought it was pretty cool. She was
Hey, it's stupid.
they panned to her. I'm like, oh yeah, there she is. Let's go.
All
then
I'm
they showed Aaron
seeing
Rodgers,
are
I'm like,
Taylor
I'm scared.
Swift commercials and Travis Kelce commercials now. Fake. Phony.
Yeah, right? It's
You
all
know what
fucking-
else?
Mhm.
Kenny Pickett's a phony.
I was really bored of the game for the first half,
Yeah, no, it was just fucking ass.
and also the Chiefs kind of suck.
Yeah, I don't think they're good. They're not. Well, no, that's not true.
The
I guess-
Chiefs can be good. They just
Uh-huh.
have too many days where they're not. And I think it's very much. I think wasn't it a couple years ago they did the same thing, where they just kind of play. They don't pay attention and they just kind of play to play, and then once it gets serious, then they kind of get better. They're kind of like playing with their food, kind of like how the Golden State Warriors were with Kevin Durant.
Nah, I think you're getting them too much credit. Honestly, I think they're definitely trying.
Well,
It's
that's what I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
Uh,
But right now they're just having too many bad days. They were pretty bad against the Lions week 1. And they kind of got lucky that the Jags were also struggling against them.
mhm.
They snuck out of Jacksonville with the win. Then they played the Bears, and who's gonna look bad against the Bears, other than the Broncos? I don't know.
No, the Jets should have won last night. That's fucking bullshit.
Let me tell you something. Trubisky was asked, we might play next week against the Ravens. Motherfucker says, I feel comfortable. Comfortable with what, bitch? Losing? You feel comfortable losing? 'Cause that's all you did in Chicago.
I ain't
Of
make the
course you feel
playoffs.
comfortable. Shut up. Did he ever win?
He
No.
should have. Kicker
No.
fucking double doinked them out of the playoffs.
He just says, I'm going to look in the mirror and be ready to go. I'll feel comfortable. Shut up. Shut up. You lost your job last year, week 4. Shut up.
I don't think the Chiefs' defense is that good.
No, well, it's never been. They've only had Chris Jones. It's like Chris Jones and friends. Like they do just enough to win, but yeah, like that whole team is weird. It's like really contingent on like just a few players. You mean like Mahomes, Kelsey, Jones, and then I guess last night it was Pacheco. If Pacheco didn't have like the game that he did, fucking they lose. Like he literally just kept him in the game. They were at the very end. They were pulled away, but no, I feel like, well, who knows? Maybe if some fucking weird shit happens at the end of the year again, like he gets hurt. What do you mean? And then they can fucking win the Super Bowl again. But no, they're definitely vulnerable. And then the Jets, I don't know. I think the Jets can be good. It's just that you need a fucking quarterback. But Zach Wilson played good at the end of the fucking game.
He played well.
Eh.
The only thing with me is just I take the game Wilson had with a little bit of doubt because I don't have any faith in the Chiefs defense.
Oh, you think they're that bad? They just made a fucking. Oh, it's like fucking the Broncos and like.
Yeah, I mean, it's because Wilson like he was learning, like he's getting better. It seems like, but it's also I feel like was just a tune-up game. Like I don't think the Chiefs defense is all that good, and I don't. With the media I consume, people do put the Chiefs defense up there in top 10. I'm like, not.
defense.
I don't think they're that good. I think they just make splash plays because of Chris Jones, and that makes you put them up high.
Well, it's also like the thing. It's like if you score enough points with your offense, or if your offense is moving the ball, then it takes some pressure off the defense. And so so other teams might be more inclined to pass the ball rather than run, and that's when you can fucking get mistakes. Do you mean? Because it's like, oh, I passed the ball. I fucking passed the ball on fucking 1st and 10. It's incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. Do you mean? So you only have fucking 2 downs. You can pick that up, and that's just
That's
how
a
it
good
is.
point. I guess their defense doesn't force takeaways or force bad plays. It's their offense that puts the other offense in a bad spot.
Yeah,
and then the other offense just tends to make the mistake.
Because if you're playing from behind, especially towards the end of the game, like you have to be fucking making these plays.
It's much like the Cowboys defense, but the Cowboys defense, when they have a lead, they can force errors.
Yeah,
like they can get out, like they can sack and force fumbles and get picks. I don't think the Chiefs defense forces these errors. I don't think they're good.
They're just. I don't think they're bad. They're probably just like, I don't know, maybe like 15 to 20 or some shit like that. Even like middle of the pack, leaning towards the bottom, right? But good, I wouldn't say so.
I don't know.
But yeah, that shit was fucking rigged. See that holding?
Yeah, at the very end.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, wait, is that not fucking holding? I was like, because I think I caught it towards like the very end. And then I saw like a clip later on. And I was like, what the fuck? That guy was fucking holding like for fucking 10 minutes straight.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues with the officiating.
Seems like it always is. It's just a conspiracy this year. Really fucking.
I mean, it goes back to the Super Bowl.
MQ.
Did you see the was it holding pass interference call in the Super Bowl that lost the Eagles the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. There's a shot where you can see the penalty happen, and they throw that flag. But right behind the penalty, the defensive end was getting hands to the face, and it's like very obvious too. And they don't throw on that. And I'm like, it's just a weird, like very conspiracy like shot where you can see the really. I mean, by definition, it was holding, but very fucking ticky tacky.
Yeah.
But right behind it was a very blatant penalty happening, and they don't see it.
That's a weird one too. Why the fuck why you would call stuff like that, especially like in the Super Bowl?
No, and then the safety. I don't know what face mask is. What's face mask? Explain it to me.
When you pull their head, I assume.
When you pull it, or when you grab their face mask?
I would say when you pull it. I think it's fine if you grab it, but if you actually like pull it or like move it, then I would say that's face mask. That's what I would think.
Because I was really confused because he grabbed the face mask outside of the end zone, and then I guess didn't twist or pull it until he was in the end zone, which is why it was a safety. But now I'm just confused on the rule.
Look it up. We have to look at fucking handbook.
I'll see if I can find the NFL rule book.
But
yeah, look, the Broncos win. That's it for the NFL. Toño, what are your quick thoughts on Jets Chiefs?
I'll tell you what, if these fucking Steelers don't do some shit, fix that goddamn offense. I don't know. I don't know. What's the point? What are we trying to do here?
All right, we'll finish this off with some quick Non-sports talk. What do you want to talk about?
Oh shit! You ended the sports
I
talk.
mean, this
Guess
shit's
one-
1
We're
hour and
going to talk
20.
about Steelers or we're done with Steelers. They're bad. That's it.
Talk about Taylor Swift.
No, I'm talking about Taylor Swift. That was pretty cool. She was at the game. That's about it. I haven't seen the movie. Haven't gone to any concerts of hers.
Appreciate.
Well, it's like a documentary recapping the tour she just had.
Oh. You know about that on West? What the fuck?
My brother told you about it. Like the first day they announced, I think Madison bought him some tickets to it,
That's
like
true.
instantly. And I kind of want to go watch it, but I haven't bought tickets though. I also forgot when it comes out. FNAF though, I'll watch FNAF.
Exactly.
That comes out 27th of October, I think.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bro, this is 1 hour 20. What the fuck?
Is
Good job
episode?
keeping it to one word, Andres.
Bro. I will say, I mean that's the beauty of this episode of this podcast. We'll just talk about whatever. I'll say one word, and it won't be one word.
Toy Story game.
Oh, hello, that's a pretty good Toy Story.
That shit's cool.
That was really cool, yeah.
Look at
Then he gets on fire. Look at the fire. His feet was on fire.
You know what I didn't like about it though?
Mm.
The fucking booger was in it.
Booger was in it?
Booger McFarlane.
Dude, I don't like Booger McFarlane as the announcer. Pretty sure he's an okay guy, but as an announcer, dude, God damn it!
They had like a whole script. You know what? They had a script,
Mhm.
right, for like different moments within like throughout the game,
Mhm.
and I think they followed it pretty well. Like I was like that.
I feel like Booger McFarlane smells like cocoa butter.
Is what?
He smells like cocoa butter, you know?
You think? Oh, like the fucking like the lotion.
Yeah. You know, like he's a bigger guy, but he's not like Brian Windhorst, where you kind of just can tell that he's like he smells like shit. You know what I mean? Like when you see him on the screen, you're like, man, I bet everybody else there around him is like, dude, I can't believe we have to do another hit with this guy right now. Holy shit. You know what I mean? That's pretty good that we went remote.
I think it's pretty cool. I had no issue with him.
Didn't have an issue with who?
Brian Windhorst.
I don't have an issue with him. I just think I have a pretty strong inclination that he smells like shit.
I just don't want to comment on it. No, I don't want to get
I
pulled
think
from.
he's fine. I never thought of that. That's never come to mind.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me you see Brian Windhorst on the TV, and your first thought is not like, man, that guy probably stinks.
No, I don't
He
think
stinks.
that. No,
Okay, what's the first thing that comes to mind then when you see Brian Windhorst?
I'm about to get some news. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, some
Um,
stinky news. Oh man, sheesh, my toes. God, you know, there's like 500 pounds on my feet every day.
Jeez.
They gotta stink.
No, that's never come to mind.
I don't know.
Never in my life.
You're lying.
I'm not.
I think that's a very universal thing.
You can go see Saw Andres?
I'm not gonna go watch Saw. No,
Why?
too spooky for me.
God
Nah,
damn it,
I'm not.
Andres.
I'm not a scary movie type of guy. The only scary is FNAF.
It's a rating.
I mean, it can't be rated. It has to be like T for teen.
That's you rather make it fucking rated R.
I mean, it's for kids.
Is it gonna be a fucking
PG-13.
Or you know, actually, no one movie was good. Rated R. Fucking scary stories to tell in the dark.
Oh, that was spooky for me too. I got scared.
You watched it?
Yeah.
You got scared?
Yeah.
Shit.
I went and watched like a Grudge movie,
I got
and
scared.
I got scared when they turned on the light.
Holy shit.
There was like some Grudge movie recently, and there's a scene in the movie where they're like establishing a shot of the house. There's just like a dark room, and the character just turns on the light, and then turning on the light made me jump. I got scared of when they flicked the light on.
I thought you meant like in the.
No, it was like in the actual film that I was watching. They turned on the lights, and that scared me.
Made you jump?
Yes.
Shit.
What's wrong with you?
Fucking too spooky for me, brother. Can't do it. Won't do it.
coming out. There's not a lot. Video games. We're talking about that the other day. There's no other video games that are coming out that are fucking
Not yet.
worthwhile.
I'm just gonna wait for Spider-Man 2 to come out
I guess.
if we're gonna play it.
It's only
And is it on PS4?
on PlayStation 5, right?
I need you to buy me a PS5 so I can play this Spider-Man 2.
Oh, it might be on PC.
If it's on PS4, I might play it. If it doesn't kill my PS4.
Yeah, but that's it though. It's only other fucking game.
Yeah, we should really end this.
Yeah, we can end it here.
I think next week, if it's another pretty boring week of football, we'll try to stick to the actual quick takes.
The entertaining games, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll just focus on entertaining games.
Don't go through all of them or some shit. I don't know, but they're always something to say.
Well,
I
it
mean,
was
the only-
Andres' idea. He didn't stick to one word for each game. So
I mean, you immediately broke the rule when I said it, so I didn't.
Yeah, you broke it immediately.
Yeah.
that wasn't me.
But no, well, at least we gave some more. Not just the game. You also gave like fucking opinion on the teams. Do you mean?
True.
Like, what the fuck are they doing this season?
I mean, we have 30 minutes of this guy talking about Steelers when even the coaches don't want to talk about the Steelers. Watch next week be the greatest week of football, and every single game is going to be the greatest game of all time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week was fucking mid.
Can't say.
Yes.
I can't say I enjoyed watching the games. There's so many times I was watching the game and I just closed it and went to Twitter because I'm like, oh, there's fucking nothing's happening.
At least there was a few. Do you mean?
Mhm.
Like the fuck, yeah, like,
But those are early games though, because then the 2:00 games they really had nothing.
yeah, like, well, those only like 3, right? Those only like freaking 3 late games or
I
something.
guess there was, right?
That wasn't a lot.
Do you have Sunday ticket?
I do.
Nice.
I do have Sunday.
What do you think? It's garbage, right?
Sunday ticket?
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
It's a worse product than it was with DirecTV.
Fucking no
That's
DirecTV kept crashing on me.
Yeah, but at least you can watch multiple games at a time.
Yeah, it's you have to pay extra for that though.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Pretty sure it's a more expensive one, and obviously I'm using a student discount. I'm not gonna be able to get it. I'm not gonna choose to get it. It's too expensive.
I don't think you can.
You can't at all.
You can, but
Look at Jimmy.
I'm pretty sure like what the thing is you can't choose which 4 to watch. So they have presets. So it's like here you could watch these 4, but you cannot choose yourself which 4 to watch, which is stupid.
Yeah,
And
how much full price?
it doesn't work on like a computer or mobile. It only works on like a TV app or on Xbox to watch multiple games. You can't even do it on your phone or on your computer. There's no option to watch multiple games at once on your computer.
That's fucking
Garbage.
crazy. With fucking YouTube having so much money. And the NFL too. Like, what the fuck are you gonna get? Like, I don't think it's all that. You know, it's not fucking difficult. Motherfuckers just like streaming this shit out of fucking a VPN on a website can fucking put like 4 casts up at a time. You mean?
It's trash.
Just look up on this. You're finding it.
And I'm looking at Google support and see how it works.
I'm gonna say it don't.
This is keep in mind you may see 2 to 4 streams shown together based on program start and end times. Multi-view is currently available for YouTube TV and smart TVs and streaming media players only.
Yeah.
Multi-view is not yet available for web or mobile device.
No.
How do you watch it, Andres?
I watched it on my phone or my computer.
Yeah, the 2 places that you can't do it.
But because it tries to pull up the chat every single time you enter a new, it like sometimes makes the app crash or my TV like not work for a second. It's really annoying.
It's a worse product than it was with DirecTV.
I will say I didn't use multicast though when I had DirecTV and a full ticket.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Why?
I think because it made the screen smaller. So I'm like, I just want to watch the game I want to watch at full screen, not quarter screen, not 2/3 screen.
Yeah, but if you can watch it on the TV, you know, like now I pick the one that has Red Zone in at least one of the boxes. The Steelers game, and then hopefully the other 2 games are interesting or have any relevance to what I want to do. Garbage.
Ooh. I
All
think
right,
it's
we're at
fine.
an hour 30, man. It's garbage.
Yeah. And now, closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. This week sucked ass. NFL is ass. It's rigged. I
Gotta be quick, man.
Fucking Bears are picking
Up to
Marvin Harrison and Caleb Williams. That's pretty much it. And I don't know other. I know it's a new month. We have to pay the mortgage. Should probably pay that later today.
pay that. Pay your mortgage. Remember, man. Pay your mortgages. We'll take notes.
Take a shower under it.
I will take a shower. Let's take some notes.
You actually get notes from like the fucking week.
All right. Rate 5 stars. Share with your friends.
And like shout out to Andres' coworkers trying to work. The guy
Yeah.
who listens to us.
Let's go. What's up, my guy? Diego.
Shout out to Diego. What's his last name?
I don't think I say his fucking last name.
What's the address on it?
I don't know that.
What's the initial on his last name?
No.
What race is it?
No.
Oh yeah.
No. I'm ending now.
Diego.
So then why do we have to call his initial? He knows we're talking to him. All right. If there's multiple Diegos listening, leave comments.
Write us a letter.
Write us a letter. We're not going to give addresses. Let us know if your name is Diego and give us your last name. Jesus Christ, this episode's 2 hours long. We went from 59 minutes to 2 hours.
Hey, how long?
Is it? We started recording at like 6:37. It's now 8:09. Jesus.
Wrestling that. Take notes.
All right, we'll take a note. From now on, we're taking notes. I don't know if it's gonna help us stay on track or help reduce the recording time. But it'll do something.
Maybe.
All right, share with your friends. Catch us next week. Laters.
Better ass.